Welcome to a special midday edition of Auto News Now. I'm Kristen Strakalitis.
And I'm Jeremy Carroll. We are on location at the NADA show in Las Vegas. Charging infrastructure was a topic of discussion over at the J.D. Power Auto Summit. In a panel discussion, ChargePoint's Chief Marketing Officer, Colleen Jansen, spoke about consumers breaking old gasoline refueling behaviors.
But what we see in the data is that within about 2 days of a driver taking delivery of their EV, they have it figured out, and they're charging where they spend time. So for most people, where you spend time is where you sleep or where you work. And so you're going to do that. You're going to charge up while you're doing something else. But that's a very different behavior. And so I think the pattern we have to kind of recognize is this doesn't look like the old way of fueling.
With a majority of EV owners charging during their downtime, Jansen says fast charging might not be the most important issue to conquer.
I sometimes think of fast charging a little bit like Cookie Monster. So Cookie Monster used to eat cookies until he realized they were a sometimes food. I refer to fast charging as a sometimes fuel. So you need it when you need it, but it's not always going to be cheap and it's not always going to be accessible. You have to drop a lot of power to the site to make it happen. So we've got to have enough of it out there so that it fits into the lifestyles that people have. But the majority of charging is going to happen where you spend time because vehicles spend 96% of their time parked. So why not charge while your vehicle's not moving a person or a package?
Over at the Automotive News Retail Forum, hiring and retention was a big topic. Erica Wells, sales manager at Volkswagen of Marion, Illinois, says retailers should think outside the box for potential hires.
I'm in Starbucks, I might be in Chipotle. Every time I meet someone that I have a good experience with them, I'm like, you could be in the car business. And they look. And I'm like, you could be in the car business. I give them my card and I talk to them. We have to sell people in our industry. It's interesting to me that we'll sit across from a candidate, hand them a pen and say, sell me, tell me why you want to be in our industry. Why aren't we selling them on why we want them in our industry? Why aren't we telling them how exciting it is and how wonderful it is and what opportunities that we have? Why do we expect someone who doesn't understand what we do, how it works, to sit across from us and tell us why they want to come into our illustrious industry where they can be a car salesperson? Let's tell them, let's get excited, let's tell stories.
Our coverage of NADA is just getting started.
We'll have more all weekend long, and another episode is coming your way this afternoon. We'll see you then.